What's going on, YouTube? You're watching the Modern Rifleman YouTube channel, and today we're going to be looking at the SIG P226 9mm Legion model. We're going to be getting into the history of the 226 itself, and we're going to be firing and reviewing this pistol right here, which is the optics cut version of the Legion. We're going to be shooting on the range. We're going to be going from 5 yards, 10 yards, 15 yards, 20 yards, and 25 yards. And before we get into the history of this certain pistol, let's shoot it a little bit. All right, let's do a little bit of target shooting. Now I'm going to be shooting 3 rounds at 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 yards. First off is 5 yards. Move it back to 10. All right, let's try it 10 yards. All right, let's move it back to 15. All right, let's try 15 yards. All right, let's move it back to 20. All right, we're at 20 yards. This is getting a pretty good little distance away from the target. Let's see if we can hit it. All right, let's move it back to 25. All right, we're at 25 yards now, and I was already shaking at 20 yards. So we'll see how 25 does. I have no clue where that hit, but let's go see where it was at. Let's see how we did here. That ain't too bad. 5 yards. We got about a 1-inch group. 10 yards, I don't know what in the world happened at 10 yards. That's like 4 inches between those. 15 yards, tightened up a little bit. We got about a 1-inch gap between these two and that one. 20 yards, like I said, I was shaking, and 2 of them was thrown off, but I got 1 up here. And 25 yards, about the same. I got 1 up here and shaking down here. I'd say overall, given my skills, I did pretty good. Before we get into the actual Legion model of it, let's talk a little bit about the history of the P226. It was originally developed in the early 1980s for the trials for the military. While it didn't end up winning the contract, it quickly developed a reputation of accuracy, reliability, and durability. And over the years, it was adopted by law enforcement, military units, and special operations all over the world. Fast forward to 2015, they come out with the Legion model of the 226, which is what this is. SIG took the already proven 226 and upgraded everything shooters wanted them to upgrade. My particular version of the 226 Legion is the optics cut that was released in 2023. Right now I have the SIG Romeo 1 red dot on it. The red dot is a huge advantage because it offers a faster sight picture and more accurate in further distances. One of my most favorite things about this pistol is the trigger. Not only the trigger, but then there's the accuracy. The P226 is already known for decades for having good accuracy, but the Legion takes it a step further. Of course, no handgun is perfect. It's a little bit on the heavy side, and it's not really optimal for everyday carry as it is a full-sized handgun. And it's a little bit more expensive than other brands and models, but if you took what SIG already put in this thing and upgrades, you're gonna spend that money anyways. So this is a good pickup. So is the SIG P226 Legion actually worth it? In my opinion, 100% yes. I would definitely pick this pistol up. Not only is the frame been proven over years and decades of service in the military and law enforcement, but the Legion takes it a step further in reliability, accuracy, and overall function. If you're looking for a full-sized handgun for the range, competition, home defense, you cannot go wrong with the SIG P226 Legion. If you'd enjoy this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow along. We've got plenty of more guns, more range time, and more fun coming your way here on the Modern Rifleman YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.